3 weeks before my first successful reality shift, I started experiencing the weirdest signs. At first I thought I was going crazy. I really did. I thought maybe I was imagining things or just seeing what I wanted to see. But then I realized something that changed everything for me. These weren't just coincidences. They weren't my imagination. They were signals, clear and direct signals from the universe, from the quantum field itself, telling me in no uncertain terms that I was about to shift. That I was on the absolute verge of stepping into my desired reality. And I almost missed them. I almost dismissed them as nothing. And that would have been the biggest mistake of my life. Maybe you've been there too. Maybe you've been noticing little things, strange occurrences, sensations you can't explain, and you've been wondering, is this real? Am I actually getting close? Or am I just fooling myself? You lie in bed at night, trying to shift, feeling that intense longing for your desired reality, and you can't help but ask, when will it be my turn? When will I finally wake up there? What if I told you that the answers you're looking for have been right in front of you this entire time? What if the universe has been whispering to you, sending you confirmation after confirmation, and you just didn't know how to interpret the signs? That ends today. By the time we finish this conversation, you will have absolute clarity. You will know exactly where you are in your shifting journey. You will recognize the signs you've been experiencing for what they truly are, the undeniable proof that you are mere moments away from your breakthrough. And pay very close attention to sign number 3, because that one is the ultimate indicator. That is the universe screaming at the top of its lungs that you are at the doorway. So let's begin. Let's dive deep into the 5 clearest, most powerful signs that you are about to reality shift. First, let's talk about what these signs actually are, because it's so easy to dismiss them, to rationalize them away. When you truly decide with every fiber of your being, that you are going to shift realities, you send out a powerful, specific intention into the quantum field. Think of it like tuning a radio. You're dialing into a specific frequency, the frequency of your desired reality, and that reality, that universe, or that timeline, it responds. It has to. It's a fundamental law of quantum physics. The observer effect tells us that consciousness influences reality. So when your consciousness focuses on a specific outcome, reality begins to rearrange itself to match that focus. The signs you experience are the echoes of that new reality reaching back to you. It's like when you're getting close to a radio tower and the static starts to clear up, you start to hear the music faintly before you get the full clear signal. These signs are that faint music. They are the proof that you are getting closer to the source. Some people will tell you it's all in your head. They'll say it's confirmation bias, that you're just noticing things because you're looking for them. And yes, there is a psychological component called the reticular activating system, or RAS, that filters reality and highlights what's important to you. But here's the profound truth. That doesn't make it less real. In fact, it makes it more real. Your brain is literally rewiring itself to perceive the new reality you are calling in. It's tuning your perception to match your intention. So when you see a synchronicity, it's not that it wasn't there before. It's that your awareness has now expanded to perceive the interconnectedness of all things. You are becoming aware of the scaffolding of reality itself. The universe speaks in the language of symbolism, of pattern, of resonance. It doesn't send you a text message saying shift imminent. It sends you numbers. It sends you dreams. It sends you physical sensations. It's a language you have to learn to understand. And the most beautiful part, these signs escalate. They start subtle, a little nudge here, a whisper there. But as you get closer, as your vibration raises and your certainty solidifies, the signs become louder, more frequent, more undeniable. They become impossible to ignore. This is the universe meeting you halfway. This is quantum entanglement in action. Your consciousness here is beginning to entangle with your consciousness there. Information is flowing between timelines. So when you experience a sign, I want you to do one thing. Say thank you. Acknowledge it. Your higher self, the universe, your DR self, they are all collaborating to help you cross the bridge. You are not doing this alone. You are supported by the very fabric of existence. Now, let's get into the first sign, and this is one that almost every shifter experiences, angel numbers and synchronicities. I'm not just talking about seeing 11:11 on the clock once. I'm talking about it becoming a constant, in-your-face, can't-miss-it phenomenon. You wake up in the middle of the night, glance at your clock. 3:33. You go to buy a coffee. Your total is $5.55. You're driving behind a car. Its license plate ends in 777. You're thinking about your script, and you open a random book to page 222. It feels like the universe is stalking you with numbers. And it is. But it's not random. Each number sequence carries a specific vibrational meaning, a specific message about your shifting journey. Let me break down what these numbers mean for you right now. When you see 111, this is the universe confirming that your thoughts are manifesting at lightning speed. Thus, your intention to shift has been heard loud and clear, and the gates of reality creation are swinging wide open. This is a powerful signal to monitor your thoughts, to ensure they are aligned with your success. It's a call to stay positive, to know that your reality is molding to your command right now. Then there's 222. This is the number of alignment and trust. When you see this, it means the cogs of the universe are turning. Things are falling into place behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. It's a message to have faith, to trust the process even when you don't see immediate results. The foundation for your shift is being laid with incredible precision. 333 is a big one. This is a direct connection to the ascended masters, to your spirit guides, to the higher realms of support that are actively assisting you. When you see 333, know that you are not alone in this endeavor. You have a team of spiritual experts helping to guide your consciousness across the dimensional divide. They are cheering you on, clearing the path, and amplifying your energy. 444 is the number of stability and protection. Seeing this is a cosmic hug. It's the universe telling you that you are safe, you are protected, and you are building a stable foundation for this monumental leap. Your angels are surrounding you, ensuring that this process is for your highest good and that you are secure throughout the journey. Now, 555. This is the big one for shifters. This signifies major, life-altering change is imminent. This is the breakthrough number. When 555 starts appearing everywhere, it means the energetic winds are shifting, the timelines are converging, and you are on the precipice of your transformation. Transformation. Get ready because everything is about to change. And of course, 1111, the Master Shifter's Portal. This is the ultimate reality shift activation code. Seeing 1111 is like receiving a direct invitation from the universe to walk through the dimensional gateway. It signifies that a portal is opening for you, a doorway between your current reality and your desired one. Your awareness is peaking, your vibration is aligning, and the veil between worlds is at its thinnest. But it goes beyond just numbers. It's the synchronicities. You're scripting your Hogwarts reality, and suddenly you see owls everywhere, or you find a feather on your windowsill. You're shifting to be a famous singer, and you turn on the radio, and the exact song you scripted you would sing is playing. You think of your comfort character, and a stranger walks past you wearing a t-shirt with their face on it. You have a random thought about a specific scene from your DR, and you open TikTok, and the first video is a cosplay of that exact scene. This is not coincidence. This is not your imagination. This is the universe winking at you. This is the magic of reality responding to your command. The boundaries between here and there are beginning to blur. The essence of your desired reality is starting to bleed through into your current awareness because you are vibrating closer and closer to its frequency. You are tuning your radio dial, and you're starting to pick up the broadcast from your other life. So the next time you see 11 done, don't just make a wish. Acknowledge the signal. Say out loud, I see you. I receive your message. I am ready. This is the universe confirming you are on the right path. This is the first and most common sign that you are getting so close. The second sign is a profound shift in your dream world. Your dreams become different. They become more than dreams. They become experiences. The colors are brighter, the emotions are more intense, the details are so crystal clear that when you wake up, it takes you several seconds, sometimes minutes, to remember where you are. You feel disoriented. You feel a sense of loss, of disappointment, that you're back here, because they felt more real than here. Have you had that? A dream so vivid, so lucid, so profoundly real that the memory of it feels like a memory of an actual event. This is one of the most exciting signs. These are not just regular dreams. These are shifting dreams. These are shifting dreams. You might find yourself in your desired reality, living out a perfectly normal day. You're walking the halls of Hogwarts, and you can feel the cool stone beneath your feet, smell the parchment and potion ingredients in the air. You're talking to your comfort character, and the conversation flows naturally, logically, with details you never even consciously thought of. Or you experience what I call a mini-shift. You successfully shift for a few minutes or a few hours within the dream state. You fully believe you are there. You can read text, you can tell time, you feel physical sensations. Everything operates with the same consistency and logic as waking life. And then you wake up, and the feeling of being pulled back is almost physical. It feels like returning from a long journey. Why does this happen? Scientifically, when you sleep, your brain waves transition from the busy beta waves of waking consciousness down to alpha, then theta, and finally into the deep, slow delta waves. Theta and delta states are where magic happens. These are the brainwave states associated with deep meditation, hypnosis, and ultra-creativity. In these states, your conscious mind, the part that doubts and analyses, takes a back seat. Your subconscious mind, which is directly connected to the quantum field, becomes the driver. In this state, your consciousness is not limited by the same rules. It can travel, it can explore, it can begin to inhabit other timelines. These vivid dreams are literal practice runs. Your consciousness is acclimating to the feeling of being in your desired reality. It's building neural pathways, creating familiarity, so that when you fully shift, it feels natural, it feels like home. Spiritually, this is your soul taking nightly field trips. While your physical body recharges, your conscious awareness is free to visit the other realities where you exist. You are quite literally touching your desired reality while you sleep. The déjà vu you might be experiencing more frequently is connected to this. That intense, overwhelming feeling that you've lived this exact moment before isn't just a glitch in your memory. It's a moment of timeline overlap. It's a brief, conscious recognition of a parallel experience, a memory from another version of you bleeding into your current awareness. It's a sign that the walls between your lives are becoming transparent. So if you're waking up from dreams that feel more real than your waking life, if you're having dreams of your DR that feel like memories, please understand what this means. You are not just dreaming, you are traveling. You are visiting, you are already partially there. Your mind and spirit are learning the route. And every time you have one of these dreams, you're building a stronger, clearer bridge between here and there. This is a massive sign that you are building the momentum for a full, conscious shift. Now, let's talk about sign number 3. This is the one. The most important, the most undeniable, the most physical proof that you are literally at the threshold of shifting. If you have experienced any of what I'm about to describe, I need you to listen to me very carefully. You were moments away. This sign is the collection of physical symptoms that occur during your shifting attempts, during meditation, or as you're falling asleep. These are not in your head. These are measurable, physical sensations that occur as your consciousness begins to separate from your physical body and prepare for the quantum jump. Let me go through each one in detail. The first is tingling sensations. It often starts in your hands and feet, a pins and needles feeling like your limbs fell asleep, but then it spreads. It moves up your arms and legs, through your torso. Sometimes it feels like a wave of electricity starting at your head and flowing down to your toes. It can be gentle, or it can be intense, like every cell in your body is vibrating. This is your energetic body raising its vibration. Your atoms are literally beginning to spin at a different frequency to match the frequency of your desired reality. The second is a feeling of weightlessness or floating. You feel like you're lifting off your bed. You might feel like you're sinking instead, like your bed is turning to water and you're drifting down. This is the beginning of the detachment process. Your consciousness is loosening its anchor to this physical vessel. The third is the falling sensation. This is a classic. You're lying there, perfectly still, and suddenly you get that jolt. That feeling like you just missed a step on the stairs, like you're plummeting through your bed. Sometimes it's accompanied by a physical jerk. This is the feeling of transitioning between dimensions. Your consciousness is literally dropping into the in-between space, the void, before it lands in your DR. The fourth is intense vibrations or buzzing. This can feel like a phone is vibrating inside your chest, or like your whole body is humming. The frequency can vary. Sometimes it's a low hum, Sometimes it's a high-frequency buzz that's almost loud. This is the power surge. This is the energy required for the shift building up and moving through your entire system. The fifth is sleep paralysis or extreme heaviness. You feel awake, but you cannot move a muscle. Your body feels like it's made of lead. This can be frightening if you don't understand what's happening. But please know this, it is a safety mechanism. Your physical body is staying here safe and immobilized while your conscious awareness prepares to leave. You are not trapped. You are protected. The sixth is temperature changes. You might suddenly break out in a sweat, feeling intensely hot for no reason, or you might get chills, feeling freezing cold. This is the energy transformation creating thermodynamic fluctuations in your body. The seventh is hearing sounds. This is a huge one. You might hear a loud ringing in your ears, a whooshing sound like wind or rushing water, static, music, or even voices calling your name or speaking from your DR. These are the sounds of the dimensional barrier thinning. You are hearing the ambient noise of the universe, or specific frequencies from your desired reality bleeding through. The eighth is visual phenomena. Behind your closed eyelids, you see flashes of white light, geometric patterns, colors, or even full-blown visions of your DR. You might see a room forming, a face, a landscape. This is your third eye activating. You are not visualizing it. You are seeing it. The ninth is pressure. A common one is pressure on your forehead, on your third eye, or on the crown of your head. You might feel a general sensation of being squeezed or compressed. This is the activation of your major energy centers, your chakras, as they open and align for interdimensional travel. The 10th is your heart racing. Your heart starts pounding even though you are completely relaxed and not anxious. This is your heart chakra opening wide. It's not fear, it's the excitement of the journey, the powerful energy of love and connection flowing through you as you prepare to meet your other life. The 11th is numbness. You lose sensation of your body entirely. You can't feel your limbs. You can't feel yourself breathing. It can feel like you don't have a body at all. This is the near-complete detachment of your consciousness from your physical form. And the 12th is spinning or swaying. You feel like you, the entire room, is rotating, spinning, or swaying back and forth. This is the sensation of your axis of awareness shifting, reorienting itself to a new dimensional plane. Now, I need you to hear this. If you have ever experienced even one of these physical symptoms during a shifting attempt, you were not just close, you were at the doorway. Your hand was on the doorknob. Most people, when they feel these intense, strange sensations, panic, they get scared and pull back, or they get too excited. Their vibration spikes, and they snap out of the trance state. They focus on the sensation itself. Wow, I'm vibrating. Instead of maintaining their focus on their desired reality, the key, the absolute key, when you feel any of this, is to stay calm. Don't fight it. Don't cling to it. Surrender. Let it happen. Trust your body. Trust the process. Keep your mind focused on your DR script, your affirmations, the feeling of already being there. Breathe steadily. Know that this is natural, this is safe, and this is the bridge. You are crossing over. I know someone who felt the intense vibrations and the ringing in her ears, and instead of panicking, she just repeated in her mind, I am in my desired reality now. The vibrations built to a crescendo, the ringing became almost deafening, and then silence, pure, profound silence. Pure, profound silence. And then she heard the sound of rain on a tin roof, a sound she had scripted for her cottage in her fantasy DR. She opened her eyes, and she was there. She had done it. Another person felt the falling sensation, and he just let himself fall. He didn't tense up. He fell for what felt like a minute, and then he landed softly on the grass of the Quidditch pitch at Hogwarts. These sensations are the proof. They are the launch sequence. So if you've ever felt this, comment I was so close below. I want you to acknowledge that. You weren't imagining it. You weren't crazy. You were quantum leaping. And next time you will walk through that door. The fourth sign is a little more subtle but equally powerful. Emotional detachment from your current reality. This feels different from depression or dissociation. It's not numbness or hopelessness. It's more like a peaceful indifference. The things that used to upset you, drama at work, a rude comment, relationship problems, suddenly don't bother you anymore. They feel small. They feel temporary. You look at your life and it feels like you're watching a movie or playing a role. You go through the motions, you do your responsibilities, but there's a part of you that knows with absolute certainty that this isn't your real life. It's like you're an exchange student in a foreign country, just waiting to go home. You might feel homesick for a place you've never physically been. You might look at your CR friends and family and feel a strange disconnect, like you're just an actor in their story for now. Time might feel weird, days blur together, or time seems to move in fits and starts. Why is this happening? Because your consciousness is expanding. Your awareness is no longer confined to this single timeline. Your higher self knows the truth, that you are an infinite being having a temporary experience here. You are becoming aware of the bigger picture. Scientifically, your brain's default mode network, which creates your sense of a separate, continuous self, is changing. Your consciousness is literally upgrading to process a multi-reality existence. This detachment is not a bad thing. In fact, it is necessary. You cannot fully shift to a new reality while you are energetically and emotionally chained to this one. This peaceful detachment creates the space for the new reality to enter. It's like cleaning out a closet. You have to create empty space for the new clothes to fit. So if you've been feeling this strange, peaceful distance from your current life, don't fight it. Don't feel guilty about it. See it for what it is, a sign of your spiritual growth and your imminent departure. You are making room for your real life to begin. The fifth and final sign is the most beautiful of all, an unexplainable, unshakable knowing. This isn't hope. This isn't a wish. This is a bone-deep cellular certainty that shifting is real and that it is happening for you. All doubt has vanished. It's been replaced by a quiet, powerful confidence. You feel a magnetic pull toward your DR, like a rope is tied around your waist and someone is gently but firmly pulling you home. You have moments where you just know, I'm shifting tonight. You have no logical reason to know this, but you know it with every fiber of your being. Your desired reality starts to feel more real than your current one. You have memories or knowledge about your DR that you never consciously scripted. You just know them. This is quantum communication. This is your DR self reaching out to you. Your timelines are not just approaching each other. They are beginning to merge. Information is flowing freely between them. You are not creating a new reality out of nothing. You are remembering a reality that already exists with you already in it. This knowing is your soul's memory. It is your higher self confirming, yes, this is your truth. You are going home. When you reach this stage of certainty, the shift is not a matter of if, but when, and that when is very, very soon. Now, how do these signs work together? They typically escalate. You might start with the numbers, then the dreams get vivid, then the physical symptoms kick in, followed by the detachment, and finally, the profound knowing. But your journey is unique. You might experience 3 at once, or in a different order. The key thing to understand is that if you are experiencing multiple signs, especially the physical symptoms, your shift is imminent. It could be tonight. It could be this week. This is the critical moment where most people give up, right at the finish line. Don't be that person. So what should you do when you experience these signs? First, acknowledge them. Thank the universe. Keep a journal. Track the patterns. When the signs are strong, especially the physical ones, that is your cue to double down on your shifting attempts. The door is open. Walk through it. Stay positive. Maintain a high vibration through gratitude and joy, but also practice detached certainty. Don't cling desperately to the outcome. Know it is yours and let it come to you. And whatever you do, do not give up. Do not doubt yourself now. You are at the most crucial point in your entire journey. If you have experienced even one of these signs, I need you to understand how close you are. You are not at the beginning. You are not in the middle. You are at the very end. You are standing at the door to your desired reality. The door is unlocked. You just need to turn the handle and walk through. Your desired reality is not a fantasy. It is a place, and it is waiting for you right now. The version of you that is already there is looking back at you, willing you to take that final step. Every sign, every synchronicity, every physical sensation is that version of you, and the universe itself screaming, you're almost here. Don't give up. Keep going. I want you to comment below right now and tell me which of these signs you've experienced. I read every single comment, and I want to validate your journey. Let's build a wave of certainty in this community. If this video resonated with you, if it made you feel seen and understood, then like this video and subscribe for part 2, where we'll dive into advanced shifting signs and what to do when the signs stop. Share this with a friend who needs to hear this validation today. You are a powerful reality shifter. You are not imagining these signs. They are real. Your desired reality already exists, and you already exist in it. You are supported by the entire universe, by your spirit guides, by your DR self. You are not alone in this. Well, tonight, when you close your eyes and feel those sensations, you will know exactly what to do. Trust the signs. Trust yourself. You've got this.